Hello, my name is Dr. Phyllis Zond, and I will be leading you through this video cast on time management. In the first video cast in the Study Skills series, we concluded with establishing priorities and taking action, and then began to address the issue of time. This is where we will begin. If you haven't already done so, it might be helpful to listen to the video cast on setting goals and taking action. Let's get started. Let's start with the basic mechanics of time management. You will need your course syllabus or course outline for every class you are taking. This is usually given to you by your professor at the start of each semester, either in hard copy or online. If you decide to use a planner, buy one that has both a week at a glance and a monthly calendar. If you prefer, set this up on your computer and enter the information there. The weekly calendar will give you an overview of each week of the semester. This will be used to manage your daily assignments and other recurring events and obligations. The monthly calendar will be used to plan for and manage long-term projects, papers, and tests. The monthly calendar will be used for events that do not recur regularly. If you are not using your computer, always enter all information in pencil. You may be surprised at how much you will be erasing. To help you remember, here is a visual of the 3 things you will need to keep track of assignments: a syllabus, a weekly calendar, and a monthly calendar. The syllabus or course outline is your professor's detailed plan for the semester. A lot of effort and thought went into creating it. It is how your grade will be determined. Read the syllabus carefully. It has a lot of information about the course. Many students shove the syllabus into a notebook on the first day of class and then forget about it. Put it in a place where you can find it easily. If you do everything online, copy and paste the syllabus into a file where you can locate it easily. Then file it on your computer. We will talk more about this in a video cast on organization. A weekly calendar is a calendar that lets you see the whole week at a glance. Here is how to do it. Write each class that you are taking into the appropriate time slot. Write all other obligations. For example, if you have a job, write the hours that you work. Anything that is unchangeable should be written into your weekly calendar each week. It may get repetitive, but that's okay. It will help you to keep you on track when we merge the monthly calendar with the weekly calendar. More on this in a short while. If you prefer, you can do this on your computer. Remember to look at it every day. The best time to do this is the night before or early in the day. You will also need a monthly calendar. You need to take your course syllabus and put in the due dates for all tests, projects, and big assignments in your monthly calendar. Use your monthly calendar to do this for each class you are taking. A monthly calendar will help you to prepare for long-term assignments and big tests. Long-term assignments and tests take place later in the semester, so they often seem to creep up all at once. It seems as if all your professors want everything at the same time. The reason your professors gave you so much time to complete big assignments and projects is because they expect you to be using the time. Doing a big assignment in a day or two will result in a rushed and careless product and a disappointing grade. Also, if you have any deadlines that are out of the ordinary, for example, If you are applying for a scholarship, there will be a due date. If you are transferring, there will be a series of due dates. These must also be written into your monthly calendar. Again, you can do this on your computer. Doable tasks and small due dates. This is the key to really good time management and success in school. You will break large projects and big tests into small, bite-sized, doable tasks. You will record all these small due dates on your monthly calendar. For example, what is the first step you need to take to write a research paper? You need to read the directions your professor gave you. What is the next step? You need to select a topic. The next step is to find articles, and so on and so on. It works the same way when you need to study for a big test. Break the studying down into small, bite-sized, doable tasks. For each bite-sized, doable task, you will create your very own due date. Now record all these small due dates on your monthly calendar. You are on your way to completing a big project with time on your side. If you do this online, use your digital calendar to create small, doable tasks and due dates. Here is a visual that shows you the process. Break the big project into small, doable tasks. Create the first step with a due date, then create the second step with a due date, and so on. Now you are going to combine your monthly calendar with your weekly calendar. Enter the small due dates from your monthly calendar into your weekly calendar. Your weekly calendar will now contain the steps to complete each doable task and the time you have set aside to get it done. This is why it is so important to enter your repetitive weekly schedule week after week. Each week will begin to look different after all. You have created a schedule for yourself. These are your priorities and your action plan. This is how you will be spending your time to achieve your goals. It may take several attempts to work out the small due dates just right. It won't be perfect, but just doing this will help you to plan your work more effectively. All of this can be done online. Here is a visual that presents this information. Create small, doable tasks and your own due dates. Write them on your monthly calendar and then enter them into your weekly calendar. Let's say a big project is due at the end of the month. You may decide to assign 10 small, doable tasks and do 1 or 2 or 3 each week. You can complete the project in plenty of time without going crazy. Remember the gold standard for academic success? The gold standard is to spend 2 to 3 hours of study time for each hour of class. In addition to the daily assignments, you should be working systematically towards completing the big projects and preparing for big tests. This is probably not something that you have done in the past. Most college students think they have a lot of empty space in their schedule. But if you prepare well, you will see that you don't have that much spare time after all. You found the time on your weekly calendar to schedule study time and you wrote it in. This is now part of your weekly schedule. The 2 to 3 hours of study time will be for doing daily assignments as well as small, doable tasks for your projects and tests. Even though these are your due dates, not your teacher's, try to honor them. Stick to the schedule you have created. Now that your weekly and monthly calendars are complete, you need to develop the habit of looking at your calendar every day. You will be adding new tasks that need to be done. You will be reassigning tasks that you did not complete. Your calendar is not just one extra thing to do. It is an essential skill and habit that will help you to get things done. Forming new habits is not easy. It takes practice, time, and effort, so keep trying. Remember also to look at your goals and vision statement regularly. All the work you are doing is important so that you reach your goals and achieve your vision statement. We all know that emergencies and crises happen. Sometimes they are small. You miss a few days of class and fall behind a bit. This can be a disaster if you are already behind in your work. Sometimes emergencies are bigger. If you manage your time, you will find it a bit easier to cope with the unexpected. Remember to speak with your professor if you're having difficulty. Most professors are understanding when students have problems, and this is especially so if a student has been working hard all semester. Here is a visual that summarizes the first two video casts, setting goals and taking action and time management. We started with writing a vision statement that launched you towards writing your goals. Your goals helped you to establish priorities and action. Using your course outlines and your calendars, you can schedule your study time. These are probably new skills that will become habits if you use them every day. I hope this helps you to have a successful semester. Thank you for listening.